This is Impact Wrestling.
Hello, Sudden Impact fans. Welcome to the next episode of the podcast. Now, on today's episode, I'll be discussing some of the recent signings that Impact or TNA Wrestling have made uh, in the past few weeks, and also talking about the matches that have been announced for Hard to Kill and some matches that I think should be on the card as well. All right. Before we get started, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, uh, and also ring the bell for content updates. And it's free, basically, and it helps me out, and you get access to all of this fantastic TNA wrestling information. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay, so with the past couple of weeks now in TNA, wrestling has announced the appearance of Will Ospreay, Kazuchika Okada, and now Vikingo uh, for the Snake Eyes event, uh, which means that they are going really hard, uh, and they are really serious about this new rebrand and this revamp, basically. And basically, that is what they need to be doing now. I believe that Kazuchika Okada and Will Ospreay aren't able to appear on the pay per view because they've got other commitments with New Japan's uh, event on the same evening, Battle in the Valley, which is taking place in San Jose, and it's a long drive from San Jose to Las Vegas. Uh, so yeah, they won't be appearing uh, for the pay per view, but they will be appearing the next evening. And Vikingo was announced to be appearing at both the pay per view Hard to Kill and the next evening at the Snake Eyes taping event. Now, these guys are three massive names in the professional wrestling industry. Now, and they're known worldwide and have got a massive following, and they are three of the best wrestlers at the moment going around in the world. The fact that TNA has got them even appearing on some of their shows is a testament to how seriously they're taking this whole new rebrand and revamp of the company. And I like it. Basically, it shows that uh, the owners, Anthem, are actually wanting to invest in the company, and which is something that I have been calling for a long time. And I feel that basically it's long overdue. Now, the only thing that is getting is a little bit upsetting is that they TNA hasn't announced a lot of matches for the Hard to Kill pay per view. Now they've only got three matches now, and one was just announced earlier this morning, which was the X Division three-way match between the champion Chris Sabin, new signing Kushida, and Vikingo. Basically, those three guys are going to tear the house down in that match. And that's basically what the X Division is all about, tearing the house down with athletic wrestlers. Uh, doesn't matter if it's has a story or not. It's just pure athleticism and basically feats of spectacular spots. Now, I like that. I like that match being announced. Um, and there's also the other matches. The other two matches are the World Championship match between Alex Shelley and Moose for the Impact World Championship, and Trinity versus Jordan Grace for the Knockouts World Championship. Those two matches were decided were made at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. So they've been there for a while, but I'm also looking to Impact to announce the tag team championship match between Ace and Bay and the Rascals, and because they've been, if you've seen Final Resolution last week, after the championship match, or the match between Ace and Bay and their opponents, the Rascals actually came out and attacked Ace and Bay. Hopefully that leads to a championship match at the pay-per-view, because those teams are just phenomenal. They're both proven entities in the company, and both teams are just in the prime of their career, and they're all X Division guys, so you know that they will bring the athleticism and the sheer speed and agility to the match, and it'll be a very high-paced match. I think that it'll be a good match if it is announced, or it should be announced. Also, I'm also wanting the match between Tommy Dreamer and Crazy Steve for the Digital Media Championship. Now, I know that they've already had that match before, but I feel that, well, Crazy Steve got disqualified in that match deliberately, and I feel that now that Crazy Steve should get the payoff for working this program with Tommy Dreamer, because I feel he deserves more of a push between in TNA wrestling. I also feel that the Digital Media Championship should be featured more as a secondary or tertiary championship, because like in WWE, you've got the Intercontinental Championship as the mid-card championship, and then you've got the United States Championship as the sort of mid-card to lower card championship. So companies can have two minor championships or secondary championships. It's just that they need to book those championships strongly. And as I said in previous videos, yeah, they need to do that with the Digital Media Championship, because I don't want to see it disappear into obscurity or be just deactivated, because it needs the right champion to actually defend it. Or if the champion is not who you want it to be, they need to actually be involved in a championship program with the suitable contender. I also wanted to see in the pay-per-view the Knockouts Tag Team Championships be defended. Now, MK Ultra are the current champions, Marsha Slamovich and Killer Kelly. I'd like to actually see them go against Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans. I mean, they haven't actually faced them in a championship match, because it's always been Giselle Shaw and someone else apart from Savannah Evans in that match. So I'd like to see those two teams go at it. And it doesn't have to be a long match. You can it'll just be, you can have it defend, like you can have the MK Ultra just defend it really easily, because like Jay Vidal could interfere in the match and cause some distraction, which leads to Savannah Evans getting distracted, and then MK Ultra getting the pinfall on her, which sets up the turn for Savannah Evans in the future. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So I'd like to see at least one more match. It can be like an Ultimate X match or something like that. Something that has put some match type that has made TNA stand out from the pack in the past. It doesn't have to be something so outrageous as a King of the Mountain match, because basically I don't think TNA has that many wrestlers that can they can work into the King of the Mountain match at this point in time. But maybe in the future, so like maybe an Ultimate X match for the #1 contendership to the X Division Championship or something like that, or whatever whichever one you choose to see, or they choose to have, but something that features most of the X Division guys. So not just a few X Division guys. It would feature basically the majority of the X Division in that match. Now, saying that, I can see that the Ultimate X match may not be suitable for that many people in the X Division, but who knows? Maybe you can go back to the Steel Asylum match or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. And also, I was really buoyed to learn, or happy to find out the other day, that Impact have signed Kushida from New Japan, and also been able to re-sign Eddie Edwards as well. And hopefully going forward, they'll be able to splash the cash on some other big name signings, such as like Camille, whose contract is ending at the end of the year, Alexander Hammerstone, who's in the same position as Camille, with his contract ending at the end of the year, or like maybe Mercedes Moné, Jacob Fatu, basically all of the guys all of the people that I've mentioned in the previous videos. I'd like to see them actively go after and pursue, and at least put in a substantial bid for them, like they did with both CM Punk and Will Ospreay. Well, now I'm just wanting to know who you guys would like to see Impact Wrestling sign as well, and if what matches that you would like to see on the Hard to Kill pay-per-view as well. All right, guys, thanks so much for listening. As always, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Sudden Impact channel. Leave your comments down below, and ring the bell for notification on new content. All right, guys, until next time.